to it is it's flipped over. So it's going to be negative 1 times x squared. Here we're going to be finding the smallest value of f in order for c to be greater than or equal to 70. So the easiest way to do this is to go ahead and substitute in your 70 for your c. So 70 is equal to 5/9 times f minus 32. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get f on the left. So we're going to do 5/9 times f minus 32 is equal to 70. We're going to get rid of the 5/9 by multiplying by 9 over 5, multiplying by 9 over 5. That's going to cancel that out, and this is going to leave me with f is minus 32 is equal to 630 over 5. So we're going to go ahead and simplify that fraction. F minus 32 is equal to 126. Add the 32, add the 32, and we're going to have f is equal to 158. In this question, on 25, we're looking at a rate of pay that Tanya is being given. So the first thing we're going to do is find out what that rate of pay is. So if we take our $51 and we divide it by 6, that tells us that she's making $8.50 an hour. If we take our $76.50 and divide it by 9, we also see that her rate of pay is $8.50. So the rate of pay hasn't changed at all. So the function, if I'm trying to find out the amount of money that she's making, I'm going to need f of x is equal to 850 times x. In this case, the x is the number of hours that she works, and the f of x will be the amount of money that she makes. And this function would generate that. So no matter what number of hours I put in here, I will end up with the value that she's made. Alright, rectangular rug, and we are given an area. So the first thing that we're told is that the length is 3 feet longer than its width. So let's just kind of do some mental math here. If our width is 10, then our length would be 10 plus 3, which is 13. If our width is 20, then our length would be 20 plus 3, which would be 23. So if our width is w, our length is going to be w plus 3. Now, the area formula is A is equal to LW. We're given the area of 270, so we're going to go ahead and put that in, is equal to the length, which is 3 plus W, and of course we're going to put that in parentheses because those two need to stay together. They represent one number, times W. Now I'm going to go ahead and use symmetrical, so I'm going to do W times W plus 3 is equal to 270. I'm going to rainbow, and I'm going to get W squared plus 3W is equal to 270. And that would be the equation that you could use in order to find what W would be. Now, I know the final exam doesn't ask you this, but just remember that if we have to find W, we would take W squared plus 3W minus 270, and then we would go ahead and either do quadratic, which I would recommend since 270 is a larger number, or you can do a factor sum chart and do the factoring, and that's how you would find your W if I ask you to find the W in addition to the equation. At which point does this graph intersect the x-axis? Well, we all remember that if it intersects at the x-axis, y